Who we purging? Who's first? Everybody.
All right, guys, somebody type out, yes, we can hear you. Please type out, yes, we can hear you. Anybody? Bueller. 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 They say they can hear us. Very, very. Look at Dylan. No, we can't hear you. Where are you at, bro? You need to come over.
We hear you cry, baby. That's not nice, Chris.
We hear you cry, baby. I love you, Chris.
Brian's on an ocean liner.
All right. Well, they call him the fireman.
The Troy Show, episode 25, March 5th, 2021. Take one.
First, you should know that I have risen through the fire in colorful buckskin. The object of my desire is the color of my skin, so divided on my kin. Watch me turn the tables till we eating like some kings in beautiful headdresses. The culture is so impressive, I'm just hoping I absorb it when he passing me the message. Cause baby, it's depressing living in this mess we call a home. We should take it back, the chokers resting on the collarbone. Arrowheads right along, the enemy like styrofoam. Piercing through the strongest armor, death and genocide of foam. And still I stand, a singular red man with Jupiter-sized heart, forever repping my clan. The Eagles and old man, watching over my plans, talking real shit. Baby, no faking here for the fans. I'm shouting out Bobby Jones, my auntie, my Muslim George. I'm drawing all of my strength from my people here before me, man. Big chief in the building, nobody take your place. No more feelings, wanna ride with me. I'm about to go to war right now, no petty ass beef. When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? When it all go down, who's gonna ride with me? Blessed is the man with sons who walk beside him. There's not enough leaders up there, we should be riding. They left our people broken, but homie, don't play the possum. Learn to grow yourself in seconds. You can bet there's nothing promised. They saying I'm a problem. They call me public enemy, but they don't understand that I hold it down for my friend.
When it all goes down, who's going to ride with me? Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm driving.
I knew it. I knew it. All I need is Jay to ride with me.
Oh, thanks.
But anybody wants to tag along and watch, y'all come right on. Bring your popcorn. Bring your popcorn, because when it all goes down, it's going to be entertaining. That's for damn sure. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Cricket, cricket.
It's
cricket.
cold.
Tired.
Good. Tired, doing good. Let's just cut to the chase right now. There's a shitload of smoke coming off that fire.
A little pyrotechnical over here.
There we go. There we go. Fire is a result of not enough fuel. So yeah, I mean smoke, not fire. cut right to the chase. The reason we're here tonight, people, is to wish my good buddy Gene a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Gene! Thank you. Well, that's not the only reason we're here. So I guess y'all can tell that my co-host is not here tonight. It's okay.
Boo.
Yeah, boo. Boo. He came up with some dumbass excuse. I gotta work tonight on the ambulance. I gotta save people's lives. Bullshit. They can fend for themselves. This shit's more important. Right? I'm just saying. If they keep a fire extinguisher and a first aid kit in their car, they don't need you. You come here. Right? He's sitting there at the firehouse with his feet up watching.
He just got a call.
Go do your call. Save a life.
Hey.
Put that toe back
Maybe.
on.
Put the toe back on.
It's not in Claremont, it's fine.
So, we don't have Jim tonight, but we do have a stand-in for Jim, and I'm going to bring that special guest on in just a moment. Huh? Where is it? No, it's okay. I know we said we were going to play the Old Town Road parody every show, but today was a little bit messed up. We literally had everything set up like 5 minutes before the show started. We've been pretty busy.
Getting ready for the grand opening.
Grand opening of the best dance studio in Mineola,
The
Florida.
only one in Mineola.
Only one, that's right. Soon to be the best in Central Florida and eventually the world. What are we doing today, Pinky? Taking over the world.
You're going to be really busy, Paige.
So people, I normally like to do 3 parodies for you as a little bit of comic relief. Unfortunately, I was only able to do 1, just because of the time factor. But don't worry, because our home surveillance camera, the audio on that picked up Paul doing a love song. So I figured, well, since we've got it, we might as well play it, right? So we're going to play that one. So it's kind of 2 for you, even though I only did 1. Paul did the other one. We're going to get to that. The one that I did, and you'll see why when I say this, I was nervous. I was a little apprehensive about it. I was feeling self-conscious about my voice in it because it was a difficult song to sing. I was rushed, and the pitch is different, and I thought, this isn't good enough for it. But they're doing the food trucks down there tonight in downtown Claremont, a block over from us, and they have a live band, and they were out there a while ago singing Sweet Home Alabama, and I thought, holy shit, I'm not bad after all.
I agree with that.
No, it's pretty bad. Also, too, we know where you are right now. We have eyes on you. We're ready and waiting. So, come on by, bitches. Yeah, come on by. Thought I'd start this out with a little poem, a little rhyme I wrote. Susan's not nimble, Shanae's not quick, but Polly sure can suck a mean dick.
Oh, that was bad.
Exposed.
That was just wrong. Sean Kirkpatrick says, "What's up, brother?"
Hey, bro, Sean, listen, I think you're probably the only one watching tonight that's going to appreciate my off-topic parody, because about halfway through it, there's a verse in there that I wrote just for you, my friend. Just for you, my buddy. All right? I think you're going to love it. I hope so. If not, at least lie to me and tell me you liked it. I handle lies a lot better than the truth. All right, well, hell, you know what? Let's cut right to it here. Bring on our special co-host for the night.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Woohoo! Yay, Jen!
It's one of his better songs.
I love it.
I like that song.
I like my
That and Dracula.
Oh yeah,
Those are my favorites.
that's good. That's good.
That's probably on Troy's mad list.
It is on my mad list.
Oh yeah, his angry songs. Like when he's in a really bad mood. That hasn't happened lately though.
But then I go one step above that. I go from my angry level to my dismemberment people level. And when I do that, it's Bach, Beethoven, shit like that, right?
I hear classical.
Angie says hi, Jen.
Hi, Angie!
What the fuck?
She probably said hi to you too.
No,
Did
she
she?
didn't. No. She laughed at your jokes and said that your rhyme was awesome.
Thank you, Angie, but I didn't get hot. Somebody, she better give me a hello real quick. Angie.
Hi, Troy!
This show ain't going any further till Angie
My
King
mom
says
said hi,
for it.
Jen.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Oh,
Hi!
Oh, Wally says hi, Jen.
Hi, Troy.
That doesn't count.
yeah.
Nobody cares about you.
Anyway.
Oh, Jackson said hi, Troy.
Hey, all right, buddy.
Aw.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Never
hello.
let them know.
Oh, Angie said
Angie
hi, my
said hi
best
now.
friend.
Hi, Angie. Hi, Angie. It's me. Hi. Hi, Angie. I love you. Hi. See?
They said hi to me first.
Oh. Uh-oh. Woo.
Wait, I hear classical music. Let me move.
How do I get it to stay on all the time?
We have a fog machine tonight.
Right.
There it is.
People, did you read my post the other day about Paul when he was up there sitting on one of the props, watching, staring, glaring creepily at two little girls? When I wrote on there, he's at it again. He was sitting in his shorts, and it just hit me. All the years that I knew this little bitch, I was always grossed out and creeped out by his skin, especially his knees and his elbows. But in the picture, I realized what they reminded me of. His knees and his elbows with his shit on it reminds me of strawberry and cream frosted cornflakes.
Yeah, I will never eat them again.
Well, I'm just saying, pour some milk on it and lick it. La, 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 la.
No. I agree with the rug burn.
That's nasty.
Did y'all hear her do that? Do it again.
Ew, that's nasty.
All right, Cleveland. Yeah, so wear some shorts, you little midget-ass bitch.
You mean pants?
Pants, I mean, not shorts. Ugh. Wear some pants.
Or just don't come around.
Right.
Sure to see it. Most pants, most shorts, are normal pants for him.
It'll prevent the rug burn too.
Jason, what's the name of that is it the Tariani Trench or something? The Tariani Trench, the deepest place in the ocean. Mariana Trench, yeah. Paul, that's where you should vacation. Matter of fact, I've got some cinder blocks if you want to.
It's from a mouth.
Just say it. It's a free vacation. I'm trying to be nice.
Lifetime vacation.
Your mom said she loves you, Troy.
I love you too, Mom. Thank you.
And she also said hi, Jen.
Hi.
Jason's here too, Mom.
She also said hi, Jen, first, so, you know.
Oh well. Oh well.
And Angie
only
said
because
she
I'm a
loves you,
novelty.
buddy.
Good. Now listen, this is not an Obama versus Trump, Democrat versus Republican thing, because to be honest with you, I'm fed up with the Democrats and the Republicans both. They can both kiss the backside of my ass, right? Is there a front side of my ass?
Hi, Jason.
Yes, what Wally goes
certainly-
after.
But I wanted to point out something that hit me the other day, right? Do you remember when Obama said to Trump, I may go down as one of the worst presidents in American history, but at least I'll go down as a president. Remember when he said that?
I do remember that.
And it was funny. It was funny, but it kind of turned around and bit him in the ass, right? Because people played it on a loop over and over on election night. Well, that reminded me of what Susan said. Paige, at least Shanae's got something you'll never have, a dance studio. Suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it. Yo, nasty ass, Sugu spreading studio can suck it. That reminds me too, speaking of that. So you know how Shanae was always bitching, moaning, whining, complaining about how hard it was to stone stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So she had her paying customers do it for her.
Well, listen, like when you have fat fingers, it is really hard to hold those little stones.
That's true. That's
I
true.
mean, like
but my
you
fingers are
got
fat.
sausage fingers, and you cannot stone a sausage.
Christ. Sausage fingers.
I can
Especially
stone
with-
things better with my toes than those things.
Especially
I was-
with donut glazing on them.
I was going to prove a point. Now that you said that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine because the customers, they like to get involved. It's part of their kids' thing, you know,
Cult-
and all that.
Cult
Yeah.
mentality, yeah.
Right. But I thought the other night, how fucking hard could it be to stone something? So I've never stoned anything before. So I thought live, right here on the Facebook show, or the Troy Show on Facebook, I'm going to stone something for the very first time ever while Jen speaks, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna see how long it took me to do it. Can you time me?
Yeah.
Do you steal my stones?
I did.
Rude.
I did.
That would be $5, please.
Sorry, I don't have $5, but
Oh, she's channeling.
He'll steal it
Shanae.
from your wallet tomorrow.
Can
Right.
someone time him?
I got it.
all right.
You
Here
got
we
it?
go.
All right.
On 3, 2, go.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the ethical principles for business owners tonight and the lack thereof in the dance company. So ethical values are basically standards or rules that describe the kind of behavior that an ethical person, so not a men dancer or Sally, should or should not engage in. Honesty.
Okay, I'm done. What was the time?
24 seconds.
Look.
You glued them to your finger?
It's so sparkly!
How long?
24.8 seconds.
24 seconds. That shit's not hard. Shanae, do you see this?
You have dexterity, and you don't have donut glaze on your fingers.
Right. It was quick though, right?
Yeah.
And you stone with your opposite hand.
With my, I did. Sorry, go ahead now.
Honesty.
It's a great look.
I mean, can you remember a time they were ever honest about anything? They lied about the comp fees. They upcharged costume bills and claimed that they never did. They lied about Isabel leaving voluntarily.
Voluntarily.
They said that she left voluntarily.
Yeah, because people cry when they leave voluntarily, right?
Right.
I have video proof otherwise,
With
so I
someone
can't
yelling,
wait for
"Get
my
out."
opportunity
Right.
to share that. Integrity.
Integrity? I don't even think they know what that fucking word means.
It's too many letters for
It is.
Rhode Island schools. Personal integrity and the courage of their convictions by doing what they think is right. Well, maybe in that sense, they do what they think is right because
Right.
they think they matter, nobody else does. Promise keeping and trustworthiness. They create justifications for escaping their commitments. Have you guys gotten your pictures yet?
No,
That was a commitment you
over a
paid for,
year
right?
ago. It was February 29th, 2020.
Yeah, we can
My
cross that
daughter's
one.
very last competition, and my son's still no pictures or videos, but everybody else at the dance company has them.
Wait a minute. Are you sure it's been over a year? 100%?
I'm 100%.
Because
February
the deputy
29th was the video.
The detective
Was the-
told me that once it goes past a year, then we can do the theft of services charges.
Right, let's do it then.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Loyalty.
In line.
Right?
Loyalty. The only loyalty they have is to themselves. They're a cult. You're loyal to them or you're basically as good as trash.
Right.
Fairness. We could see that from the favoritism, that they're completely fair, right? What are they used to have the older girls pull aside and make fun of some of the other girls that weren't in the group. They would encourage bullying both in the studio and out of the studio. So fairness, not a lot. Concern for others. This one kind of makes me laugh a little bit because if they had concern for others, then I wouldn't have screenshots of all the messages. Hi! I wouldn't have screenshots of all the messages of Shanae saying, I know what the doctor said, but can't she come back and start dancing after she had a hip injury from the less than stellar equipment at the studio?
Right.
Respect for others. And like, it's hilarious, right?
It is.
The worst part about the respect for others is the fact that Susan made fun of children with disabilities publicly. Publicly on her Facebook page, made fun of children with disabilities.
Yep.
What kind of human being does that?
Publicly. And we've got that shit screenshotted too.
Orcas are not human beings.
A boy named Sue.
A boy named Sue. Law abiding. I don't know if we have enough time for this one,
Jesus.
honestly.
No shit.
They lied on police reports more than once.
Yeah.
They lied on a credit card affidavit. We'll talk about that next week.
Awesome.
And statutory rape, I'm pretty sure that's illegal, right?
It is?
Yeah, so like...
Yeah. Plus, what about the fact that they hid injuries on foster kids from DCF?
Yeah.
Right, that's a big one.
Yeah,
DCF
that's a
wasn't
huge
pleased
one.
about that.
I bet.
What about how they sent me all of the biological parent information on two of the foster children? That was illegal.
Yep.
DCF wasn't happy about that. How about when Paul stole U.S. postal property to take it to the dance studio?
Federal.
That's
Federal
federal
theft.
pound you in the ass penitentiary.
How about when he
buddy.
sent us some mail for free?
Right, when
on
you
the
sent us
US
mail
Postal
for
Service.
free. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you didn't pay for the mail. Postman wasn't happy about
That's
that.
across state lines,
Postman
too.
General Keys.
Yeah,
Postman General Keys, right?
And the keys, yeah.
the keys. Yeah,
Commitment to excellence. The only thing they're excellent at is playing the victim.
it's true. Well, and hiding the fact that Susan has balls, and Shanae's excellent at eating donuts.
That's true. She probably would win a donut eating contest. So they can have 2 points there.
And Paul would eat a hot dog eating contest. He
Ew.
used to it.
Yes, he would.
Paul told me once the key is tilt your neck
No,
back. Think about
Stop.
Leadership. Does leadership look like having your paying students teaching your other paying students?
it. That does not look like leadership.
I mean, like, to the best of my understanding, most of those kids that signed up for classes did not sign up for classes taught by other students.
Right.
Yeah. We didn't pay for that. But instead, what we got was
We paid to have our
we
daughter.
paid to have our daughter
Yeah.
not teach them.
Most people get paid for a service, right?
Right, yeah. Not us. Cheryl said, how about running a business for 9 years with no license?
Yes, so absolutely.
Yep, that definitely goes back to law abiding. That could probably qualify for all of these on here.
Right. Light went out. You got to switch that that plug.
The lights went out in Mineola. Reputation and morale. The Google reviews speak for themselves. At least the ones by real people.
They do. They speak for themselves. More than 3,000 strong, or actually 4,000 strong now, with everybody combined.
And that even includes each of their artificial accounts, one for each of their personalities.
Right.
Hannah Smith.
Hannah Smith.
What was the other one? Peach Ding Dong or something?
Peach Mango,
Peach
Rachel
Mango.
Ross.
Yeah.
They're not even creative.
No. But if I ever find them, is it against the law to kill somebody that doesn't really exist? I mean, if they're pretending to be someone else, does that fall under like the double jeopardy
No,
law? No,
it's still against the law.
I
Is
feel
it?
like
And
it's
you are a
probably not
law-abiding
only illegal,
citizen.
but now it's premeditated. So
Right. Yeah, but wait till the purge, right? Wait till the purge.
fair point.
Yeah.
And
Jason and I
last-
have a wooden chair that we cut a big hole in the bottom of.
Oh boy.
You don't want to know what it's for. You don't
Does it
wanna
involve
know.
classical music?
It does.
Oh, my goodness.
Accountability. They don't accept personal accountability at all. I don't even have a single example for that other than they just don't accept responsibility. They take no accountability for any of their bad decisions because they are the victim every time.
They're good at holding accountability to others, though, like blaming others for their
Right.
monetary issues.
That's part of their conduct disorder,
Right.
antisocial personality disorder.
Yeah.
Meanness
no, they definitely.
disorder.
Huh?
I said meanness disorder. I just made that up because I'm not a doctor like Angie or Jen.
Right.
Or any of Paul's sexual dysfunction disorders.
Ooh.
You.
Nasty. Nasty, nasty.
I was talking about the pedophilia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, hell, that's true. We know it's true. He left his wife and children for a 16-year-old girl, then married her when she turned 17. All right?
My own child's gonna light me on fire.
That's bad. How much time do you have?
It's 8. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So can you take over for just a minute?
Sure.
Have anything to give?
I got lots of stuff to give.
Give me just a minute. I'll be right back, people. And in the meantime, salud.
It's the Jen Show.
The Jen Show.
You gotta leave your headphones.
Headphones. For all the people who said hi, Jen. So, one of the things that I wanted to mention that I forgot to bring up the last time that I was on the show is the issue of the lockers. There was, how many years did you dance there without lockers? It was a good couple of years that there was no lockers, right? And then all of a sudden, there was mandatory lockers. And now you have to pay for those mandatory lockers. So you're paying to dance.
They got those lockers for free.
And you're paying to use the lockers. Well, they upcharge everything. That's part of what they do. They want to
so
get a profit on
wrong.
everything. So
Sorry, I interrupted you.
my thought on this is that when students were bringing their dance bags in and out of the studio, it meant that they were free to go whenever they wanted to.
Oh.
So as soon as they were unhappy with something that she did, or that Susan did, or they felt creeped out by the fact that Paul was staring at them while they were dancing and doing flips off of a prop, multiple children, they could just take their stuff and leave because
Right.
they already had their bag. I think Shanae realized that she could have more control over them and over their belongings if she held their belongings hostage. If she put them in the lockers and made them keep their stuff in the lockers. Now, she made it fun. Like, you get to decorate your lockers. You get to have locker buddies and stuff. That's all great and fine. But your stuff is there. So now she gets to make a huge production of every single student that decides to leave.
Right.
Oh, now you're emptying your locker. Let's all collectively stare at them and make them uncomfortable, such as what happened to some of the girls in the past. Or make a huge big production over the child that left voluntarily, who was hysterical.
Yeah.
That was voluntarily.
If they upcharge and charge all this extra money, why are they not millionaires?
Because
What do they do
donuts
wrong?
cost money!
Where do they
they go
spend
there
all
every
their
day.
money? Jeez Louise.
Disney
Donut
passes,
King.
Disney cruise, donuts, it all costs a lot of money. The other upcharge, I know that we a couple of times brought in a case of water for the kids. All the parents, the paying parents bring in cases of water that they pay for to the studio. And then the studio charged $1 per bottle. They didn't even charge cost, but they didn't pay for it. So the parents are paying for it, and then their children are paying to drink the water that the parents already paid for. How is that okay? Thankfully, instead, they switched to a different system. Now the parents not only pay for the water in the form of large bottles every month, but we had to contribute to the water filtration system. The filth in that studio. We were there a long time. Do you remember the bathroom ever being clean?
No.
Like, how frequently was the garbage not overflowing? Yeah, the bathroom elsewhere smells a lot better. The garbage is overflowing. Half the time, there's no toilet paper. Half the time, there's no paper towels. More than that. And I'd say probably 80 to 90% of the time, there was no soap. How clean is that? No wonder all the kids got rashes and were always sick and there was lice everywhere. How many outbreaks did we have that started at the studio and traveled into school? Disgusting. Another thing that's very disgusting is, you've been out what, 2 weeks? You've been out for a while?
I've done for years.
After you guys stopped dancing there, your coughing went away. Isn't that crazy? The persistent cough that the kids that danced there had, when they left, the cough went away. Belle's cough is gone. From years of coughing and horrible asthma issues to nothing in a matter of 2 weeks. Probably from that black mold.
Oh shit, there's a lot of black
A
mold.
lot of black mold.
I got pictures of it too.
Mm-hmm.
It took me at least 4 months to convince them to let me replace that shit, and all they would let me replace was the floor, not the wall,
Yeah.
not up into the unit.
The
nothing.
AC duct.
The AC duct, and even part of the floor that went off to the left or to the right had mold under it. They said, no, we can't afford it. We can't afford it. Right? So they actually put a price tag on your child's health. So for those of you up there right now, you should know that your children are breathing in black mold. Could be Stachybotrys.
I'm allergic
Right.
to mold too, right?
I think,
Yeah.
Jason, doesn't all building material come with Stachybotrys mold spores on it? It just has to be active. There's nothing they can do about it, right? Drywall, wood, it all comes with it, right? I think I read that somewhere. We'll double check, but
So, if you have kids there that have asthma, you're killing them by keeping them there, basically. The health effects of the black mold include aches and pains, changes in mood, headaches, memory loss, nosebleeds. That's from mycotoxicosis, which is mold poisoning.
can I interrupt you real quick?
Of course.
Would someone who, for the first 16 years or 15 years of their life, if they never required the use of albuterol, and all of a sudden they were put on a steroid inhaler and albuterol for emergencies, could that be contributed to mold intake?
It absolutely could have been because of that.
Because as soon as she left the studio, she no longer required the albuterol or the crushed steroid. Right?
Yeah.
Interesting, huh? Maybe we'll have to include that in the class action
I
lawsuit.
think we should. According to the Florida Department of Health, it can also cause the following types of health problems: allergy and irritation. And people with allergies may be more sensitive to mold than others. If they come into contact with the mold, they can have runny or black nose, watery eyes, dry cough, skin rashes, sore throat, sinusitis, wheezing. Severe mold allergies can cause more severe symptoms, including shortness of breath. Mold exposure may also worsen asthma or lung problems in people with pre-existing lung conditions, but a 2012 study found that infants and young children exposed to mold in the home had an increased risk of developing asthma by the age of 7. So all those little kids there, her foster kids, all the kids that are dancing there that are under age 7, you're contributing to them having a permanent disability. Lifetime health problems. Because they can't afford to replace the rest of the floors with all of the money they made from upcharging on water and upcharging on everything else.
Right. Did you talk about that?
I did.
The water?
The water.
$1 a bottle.
$1 a bottle.
I figured that out one time, and it was like an 85-cent profit per bottle.
And there's what, 24 bottles in that?
Yeah. So every time they went through that, that's crazy.
Like, that's at least a dozen donuts.
At least. It's no different than them upcharging for the competitions, upcharging for the costumes, right? Upcharging for the parade.
Yep. Charging
Oh.
for the lockers that they got for free.
That they got for free that me and Brian went and basically, well, I mean Paul went too, but really,
He didn't help.
he didn't really help. When Brian and I did get tired, Brian, I love you. When Brian and I got tired of carrying them, we did rest each locker unit on Susan's dick, just to give us a little break. But
Ew, we touched those lockers.
it was the bottom. It was the bottom. Still gross though, right?
Real gross.
I said paying for the Christmas parade, but in reality, all the money they made off the Christmas parade was 100% profit because Corey Lott paid for the Christmas parade for them.
Of course
As a
he
matter
did.
of fact, what happened one time is all of the dance dads, we were in the back, and we were what?
Some guy named James Waring said that new co-host is hot.
Well,
Thanks.
nothing like putting you on the spot, right?
Listen, your husband might not like that. married, by the way.
To him?
So all the dance dads, we were standing out back and we saw Corey Lott go walking by, and Corey says, "Hey, holler at me if you need me," right? Y'all are doing a great job, and walked by, and Paul got all pissed off, and he was like, "Well, actually, I can't get pissed off because Corey just got his nails done, and he doesn't want to get them bad." And he's like, "Besides all that, it doesn't really matter. We don't need him for help. What we need him to keep sponsoring Shanae with the Christmas parades and all of that stuff, right?
And paying for the pictures.
And paying for the pictures, right? So Corey was nothing more than a money cow for them.
Still is.
Still is. Another thing too that Paul said was, you remember Ed, right? Service.
Yeah.
So great guy, always willing to help.
I
loves
love
the
Ed.
kids. Everybody loves Ed, right? He loves the kids. Just a genuine good person, right? And I had to hear all the time from Paul how Paul couldn't stand Ed. I mean, he was friends with him because of what he did around the studio and all this stuff. But
Jealous of him too.
I believe so. And one of the things, this is how Ed's about to know I'm telling the truth. I'm about to drop this truth bomb right now, so Paul should shake his booty.
We're
If I'm
dropping
dropping
truthies.
truthies, Paul will shake his booty. So Paul would rant all the time about this fire door that Ed said that they needed to get, right? And Ed just looking out for the kids, right?
Yeah.
He says it's fire code. It's for safety. We need to get this fire door. So finally, Paul breaks down and goes by the fire door, and then there was some kind of dispute between them, and Paul took that fire door and put it in the storage unit, and it's never been touched since. So the fire door hasn't been installed.
Because
But I
why
used-
would they put something in that's for the sake of the children's safety?
No shit. Do you know how many times I had to go and just personally buy batteries for the one fire detector that was in there that I brought,
The one.
right?
Okay, so your mom's a little confused. Gina, James Waring is Jen's husband, not Chris.
My mom will come after you.
She
bro.
said, no, she said Chris shouldn't be mad when people call Jen hot. He should be mad when they stop calling her hot. So Chris had a whole bunch of question marks. So your mom's a little confused. But so I fixed that.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Chris, a bit of confusion.
But hell, you know what? Let's just call everybody hot. We're all hot. Everybody's hot.
Nicole said, my dad quit helping because Paul was an asshole.
That's right.
A hot mess.
That's right.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Hot mess.
But I used to have to hear it all the time. And you know what? Honestly, I never defended Ed only because I didn't want my kids to be in the
Well, yeah.
path, the war
You
path.
can't throw them into the
And-
slaughter because you know the second you stand up for anybody and do what's right.
Right. But I love Ed. What a great guy. Right? I mean, who the fuck could not like him?
Apparently, Paul.
I don't know. Me, I understand that. You don't like me? I'm like, I get it. True. That's
I don't like you.
completely understandable. Thank you. Ed, though,
kidding.
I don't get it, man. What a nice dude he is, right? All right. Do you have anything else right now?
I'm so confused.
I mean, you already kind of touched upon the fact that Paul likes to sit there and watch the girls
Stare.
dance, and a couple of the girls have made mention of times that they were doing tricks off of some of the props and how they were dancing, and he actually would move position so that he could see them better.
I had two little girls come and tell me about that, and a third girl that wasn't little, but still a minor. She came and told me that she was creeped out by Paul and the way he looked. Let's not have a Tavares High School incident, by the way. Does everybody know what happened at Tavares High School last week? They were doing a Zoom meeting, and right in the middle of all these kids doing this Zoom thing, the Zoom class, everything, a porno popped up. I'm just saying, that's pretty messed up, bro. That's horrible. It actually made the news.
I think we should play the
Florida Man.
first parody.
Right. E equals MC square. That's basically what they're doing. That's called the E equals MC. It's called the Albert Einstein.
I
I'm just curious
don't
how
think
Paul made
anyone
it
likes
to
to look
that
at Paul or
Tavares
Sue.
Zoom
Paul doesn't even love himself.
Nah, nobody.
Paul only loves Sue's balls.
Unhook this for a second. Sorry, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Jim, we need you back. I don't do this computer stuff. I'm behind the scenes.
Yeah, Jim, come on back, buddy. Today, I had to meet Tracy and Paige up at the bank, and when I left the bank, I went over to Walgreens to get something. None of your damn business, okay? It was medication for my anal warts. I do that shit to Brian all the time when we walk in through the store, and I'll be like, "Hey, Brian, did that cream the doctor gave you clear up that rash?" He's like, "Stop it! Stop it!" I don't do it to Jason anymore because the one time I did it to Jason, he's like, "No, but if you hadn't given it to me, we wouldn't be in this mess, would we?"
Birds, let's go.
Yeah, right. So I went into the Walgreens, and I come out, and as I come out, this dude in a like a little Chevy S10 or something, he rounds the corner from Hancock into the parking lot. And you know those things at the front of the parking spots, the big concrete blocks?
Yeah.
He had one in the back of his truck. Had one in the back of his truck. That shit came flying out like Shanae rolling down a hill, right? I mean, it shot the hell out. It hit the ground. I mean, it was a mess, but it stayed intact, right? Because it's concrete around rebar.
Yeah.
It actually scraped and dented the concrete driveway.
How did he pick that up and put that in there?
I don't know how he did it to begin with, but what I do know is when it was on the ground there, 5 or 6 cars drove around it and drove around him struggling. He couldn't even tip it over. He was like 65, 70 years old, all of 110 pounds, right? So I put my shit in the truck and I walk over to him and I'm like, all right, we got to roll it towards you and then set it back on my foot and then we'll lift it up, spin it around, put it on the bed and lift it in.
That's kind of how Shanae had to be carried in on her wedding night.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's nasty.
She had to get in a wheelchair to go in.
Nasty. So here it is, me and this old guy, struggling to get this massive concrete and rebar block into the back of the truck. No one stopped, not one person. You're talking about, what time was that, 2? 1 or 2? What time were we at the bank?
Same thing.
Today?
Yeah.
1?
So 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday in Claremont, Florida, at the corner of 50 and Hancock. I said that because if you're from this area, there were thousands of cars there. No one stopped.
It's a friendly town.
It is. I'm telling you, Claremont's starting to become West Orlando, right? Speaking of all the traffic, but you know what? We got that block in, and the guy tried to pay me with a quarter Solvang, but I'm like, it's cool, but I'll keep it.
A quarter?
No, I'm just kidding. Speaking of all the traffic, though, on the way to the bank, I'm on 50. I'm going up the hill just before, what's that intersection right there by Cheryl's house, by the Walgreens?
Bloxham.
From the Radio Shack Plaza to Bloxham took me 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
That was me with that.
So when I got to the light, I realized what happened. This is what happened. This is why the congestion's so bad there. Claremont City Council's retarded.
Okay.
Yeah. So is their code enforcement, their planning, all of that stuff. People you need, except for Ebo. Ebo's awesome. So it's really not his fault because he just got elected. Everybody else, what the hell's wrong with you? Have you gone and have you sit and watched the light? This is the heartbeat of Claremont, right? Go watch the light. You have an issue there. You have a problem. The people on Blossom, they stack 2 or 3 cars deep, but they get the same amount of time as the flow of traffic on 50. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that you shorten the length of time during that time of day for the left and right hand and straight turns on Blossom. It eliminates half of your problem, right?
Traffic lights are hard.
I get it. So you know what? Me, if I was the mayor, if I was on the city council, if I was the city manager, I would say, all right, the 0.1% sales tax credit would go towards a deputy or an off-duty officer to stand there and manually control that shit during the day.
Or just do a traffic study, which
Anything.
apparently they've never done.
Never.
At
It
a
was
lot of the
ridiculous.
intersections in Claremont and Mineola.
Right, 15 minutes. Now guess what happened towards the end of that 15 minutes time? I saw an ambulance start coming up. It wasn't Lake County, it was red and blue.
AMR.
Okay,
They were probably responding from Orlando to Sumter because Sumter doesn't have enough trucks.
got it. Well, he's running with his lights and shit on, going, wee, woo, wee, woo, right? Finally, this fool says, screw it, I'm getting in the other lane of traffic. And that's what he did. He went all the way through and across in the other lane of traffic. fix the light situation, people. It's not that difficult. I'll go up there and do it if you need me to. We need to get that shit resolved.
Every light, too. When it turns green, the next one turns red. So the second you get up to speed, you got to stop again.
Right. Every one. I'm going to tell one more story, and then we're going to jump to our first parody of the night. So the other day, Tracy says, hey, would you mind calling Spectrum about Paige's internet and phone? She doesn't like talking to people on the phone, so I said, sure, because I love hearing my own voice, right? I'll talk to anybody. There are times where I sit and pretend to talk on the phone. And so I called, right? And the lady, you know, she's trying to coach me through this. And by the way, she is our account specialist, who's the one we talk to every time, right? And she says, I need you to do this this verification process. We get you an identity code so that we can get it, you know, activated. She's like, the study's already been, survey's already been done. You're good to go. We just need you to do this. And she's like, but you got, you know, it's a computer thing. So I'm going to put you through to the computer. You're going to answer these questions, and then I'll get back on the phone with you. That's what she said. Then I'll get back on the phone with you.
Okay.
So it started.
She must be in charge of the light, too.
Hey, the light. It's this computer thing starts, and it's like, you know, it's asking me all these dumbass questions, like, you know, what's the address? How old are you? What did you eat for breakfast? You know, all of this stuff. And so I'm starting to get agitated because I love talking to people. I hate talking to computers. So I'm a good, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes into this, and it asked me a question that I don't know, and I said I don't know, and it started over again. Well, I got pissed off. So we go through the whole thing again and asked me that question again. And I started like a moron, started cussing, yelling, what the fuck, you stupid bitch? I don't fucking know. We already went fucking through this. Blah, 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 blah. Yelling at this computer, right? And all of a sudden I hear this voice go, Mr. Grimes, I can help you with that if you don't. Thank you.
It's dead now.
I played it off smooth as hell too, right? I'm like, oh, thank you. She gives me the information. I write it down. We go through the process again. We read it, right? And at the end of the phone call, I'm like, so, were you on the whole time? And she goes, uh-huh. I'm like, I'm sorry about that. She's like, no, it's cool. It's because I get frustrated by them too. I'm like, yeesh.
Angie said, I lose it when that shit happens. And I have to say something that Laura is watching, and she's in Hawaii right now on vacation.
Excellent. Very good. Let's give her a little
like
rainbow, right?
I don't know.
Laura,
What time is it, Laura?
It's like 4.
Yeah, it's
Next Troy show in Hawaii.
Yes. Holy shit. The Troy Show's being viewed from the islands. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Pre-Troy show, really.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like pre-Troy
She says, aloha.
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 Not 7 o'clock there. If you're in Japan, it's supposed
Now that's your biggest fan right there. She's on vacation in Hawaii, and she's watching you.
That's true.
Thanks,
It's
bro.
4 p.m.
to see tomorrow.
I didn't say you could leave yet.
Brian, Hawaii is part of the United States.
Bye, Belle. I love you.
Did she answer what time it is? I love you.
4 p.m. there.
Oh, look at that.
Salute.
I guessed right.
I love you too.
Hey, Troy Donut. Chris King said that.
You're working in the morning.
Chris King said donut.
I love you. I love you.
Chris, are you
Bye.
working tonight?
Bye.
Yes, it is a
No
cat.
answer yet.
Well, Chris, if you're not working tonight, you need to head on over because I'm not going to kill this bottle by myself.
Listen, we have to be at the studio by 8:30 tomorrow, so
That's true. We do. You can still come over though.
okay.
Let's jump on over to our first parody. I decided to do the off-topic parody first.
Okay.
Actually, it's the only one I did. The other one was recorded from my home surveillance system. It was a thing like call.
I want to hear that one. I can't wait.
But I figured I'd pay, save Paul's for last. So we're gonna do the first one is the off-topic one. What?
James said, I'm working LOL or pretending. Chris is home.
Chris is home and he's not here,
Oh.
but I'm the crybaby.
Listen, get out of my seat, Jackson.
Oops.
All right.
Thief.
This isn't your seat, right?
I know that some people are going to get all offended and butthurt about this parody. Not just from my singing, because it's pretty bad, right?
I like it.
No, not this one. This one is legitimately bad.
Okay.
Thank you, though. But the other reason people are going to get butthurt about it is because they're going to take it as a personal attack. Well, here's my deal with it. All right, with the snowflakes and the crybabies. I hear people all the time say, "Oh, they're a snowflake because they're from up north, right? Or they're a snowflake because they're from here or there." I know a lot of people from up north. Hell, my wife's family's from up north, and none of them are snowflakes.
I'm from up north.
You're from up north. You're not a snowflake. Actually, you're the furthest from a snowflake.
I'm a little scary.
Scary, yeah, scary, but not a snowflake.
I'm probably a snowflake.
No, you're not a snowflake. Your dad's not a snowflake. Your mom's a little bit of a snowflake. No, I'm just kidding, please.
I get my scary from her.
Y'all tell me if she starts walking towards me. Don't you let her sneak up on me. I'm serious. But I know a lot of people from up north, and it doesn't have anything to do with where you're from. It has everything to do with how you're raised and the people who raise you, right? So, for example, my nieces aren't snowflakes, right? My children aren't snowflakes. Your kids aren't snowflakes, right? Your son and my son asked me the other day, where do they get a "Don't Tread on Me" flag? I was like, yeah! I will order some for you right now.
Right now.
Right? With that being said, the snowflake generation, which is some millennials and a lot of the Gen Z people, right, the Generation Z, I think why they're getting so much attention is from social media, because it's not all of the millennials, it's not all of the Gen Zs that feel that way, because small town Texas, small town Florida, small town Alabama, small town Rochester, New York, backwoods Pennsylvania, these people, they're not snowflakes. They just don't get online and start trying to cancel culture shit, right? Or cancel culture. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the new thing.
Right. Mr. Potato Head doesn't offend them. Okay? So, these spinsters, these spazzes, the hooligans, right? These cannibals, these mumbo jumbos, they don't follow the rule of thumb. They drink their own Kool-Aid. The cat's got their tongue. Some of them are boys. They're all a bunch of peanut gallery. They're off the reservation. They're a bunch of fuzzy wuzzies. They no can do. They're a bunch of basket cases. They're morons. A bunch of eeny, meeny, miny, moes. Long time no sees. That didn't fit. Tipping pointers. I said all those words right there. They didn't make sense together. Let me tell you why I said all those words. That's a list of 20 words that are offensive that you didn't know were offensive. Right? According to Google, those are 20 words that are offensive that you didn't know were offensive.
How are they offensive if I didn't know they were offensive?
Right? No shit.
You know now.
But I'm not offended.
How is the phrase
you
"no
should
can do" offensive? What about basket case? Moron. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Cannibal is one. I shit you not.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Paul could be offended because you're saying eeny, meeny. He might think you're saying eeny, weeny.
That's true. Eeny, meeny, tiny, weeny. Shanae cut off a kid's toe.
I like that one better.
How about mumbo jumbo, hooligan, spinsters, spaz or spastastic, rule of thumb, drink the Kool-Aid, cat got your tongue, boy is offensive all of a sudden?
Only to Sue?
I guess.
A boy named Sue.
A boy named Sue. So, they want to cancel shit. They want to cancel Dr. Seuss. They want to cancel Paw Patrol because Paw Patrol has a dog in a cop uniform. Guess what, assholes? Here's something you don't want to hear, but you're going to hear it from me tonight. Okay? I grew up a criminal. I grew up on the wrong side of the law. I grew up running the streets with the wrong people. And when a cop came after me, I did one of two things. I sized him up for his size and his age and decided was I running or not. And when he did catch me, or if I decided not to run, the other thing I did was put my hands up and be like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. And, follow the police officer's order. You know why? Because it's his job to catch you, right? But nowadays, these culture canceling crybaby snowflakes say,
These fuzzy wuzzies.
oh, they put their handcuffs on me too tight, all this stuff. Now listen, the knee on the neck, I watched that shit. That was murder, right? But the rest of them, the handcuffs are too tight. You yelled at me. You tased me. He tased you? You're lucky you weren't on the fucking shit end of a Glock 40, right? He tased you because he was being nice. I sit and watched a grown man beat the shit out of a payphone. I just told everybody how old I was.
Did the payphone win?
Oh, no, he won.
Oh, dear.
For a while.
He won right up until the third deployment of the taser. Right? I'm sorry, if I'm a cop and some dude is beating the shit out of a payphone, I'm not tasing him. I'm not tasing him. Nope, I'm grabbing the Mossberg and I'm putting a slug in his ass. Period.
Pepper spray.
Yeah, nope, I'm shooting the motherfucker. Seriously.
Pepper
More
spray
fun
and
than
then
watching
tase
do
them.
the electric chicken.
Pepper spray and then tase.
Wait.
Well, maybe that's why I'm not a cop.
Pepper
But my
spray
point,
is flammable.
right? But my point is, if you don't want the cops to be mean to you, don't do dumb shit. And if you do dumb shit and you can't outrun the cops or the police dog, then take your punishment like a man, right? I don't even care if you're wearing a dress. If you got a dingly dong and two berries, you're a man.
Susan,
Take it,
we're talking to you.
right?
Chris King says Chris Rock has a great video on how not to get your ass kicked by the police.
That's right, he does. That's awesome. So, if you do dumb shit, it's not the cop's fault. It's your fault. If you can get away with it, great. If you can't, you a bitch. Take it like a man. Don't stop yelling and complaining. Defund the police, because a few police officers are bad people. A few of them are. A few teachers are bad. A few priests are bad.
A few dance teachers are
A
bad.
few dance teachers are bad. Good point. Right?
Well, one that's the size of a few, maybe.
That's true. But not all police officers are bad. Shit. Stop it. Let's go on to how many genders there are. Right? I saw, you can't make this shit up. This is unbelievable. For $13.07, including shipping, you can order a T-shirt that says there are more than two genders, and it's got the multiple colors on it. Again, I'm not homophobic. I know that doesn't bother me. Right? It says there are more than two genders, and when you go to click on order, it gives you two options: men's and women's.
No hermaphrodite.
Right?
That's kind of funny.
There wasn't a hermaphy option. Men's large, medium, and small. Women's large, medium, and small.
Oh, the irony.
Right?
Right. Definitely.
Paul is just.
You can dress up like whatever you want. And I'm fine with that. I don't care. But I'm not going to call you ma'am if you're a sir. I'm not going to call you sir if you're a ma'am. I'm just not going to do it. Like that guy that went into the GameStop, and the GameStop clerk called him a sir. And he's like, it's ma'am. It's ma'am.
Was Susan in the game still?
Right? Get over your fucking selves. Get over yourselves. If I catch you in a public restroom with my daughter taking a whiz, you're going to be a female.
True
Like
story.
that.
True story.
Yeah. Well, they want to cancel Dr. Seuss. They want to cancel men working signs. They want to change it to people working.
Most people aren't working.
Right. They want to get rid of Paw Patrol. They want to get rid of Mr. Potato Head. They want to get rid of the Muppets. They want to get rid of Thin Mints. They want to get rid of Dr. Seuss.
Why the Muppets, though?
I don't know.
That is more species commingling.
Right.
They're all different color Muppets.
You got a frog fucking a pig. I mean, what the hell else
There's
do
a
you want?
Swedish chef.
Right.
The pig. There's an I don't know what. There's an American Eagle. That must be
Me,
what
me,
it
me,
is.
me, 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 me.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
you
so with all
sounded
that
way better
being
than I
said,
did.
all of this shit offends them. These millennials and these Gen X's. All of that that offends them. But the number one profitable and downloaded song in 2020 was called WAP. Now, if you don't know what WAP stands for, Google it real quick.
Or don't.
Or not.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
don't.
But
My
they're
daughter
okay
told
with
me I
that.
couldn't.
See, my generation, we grew up on Mel Brooks films like Blazing Saddles. Can you imagine playing Blazing Saddles right now in front of a bunch of woke Antifa people?
They would crap their pants.
It's the
They
big
would
one.
cry.
Elizabeth.
They'd be crying.
They'd cry.
Spaceballs. They can't even handle
They can't
Spaceballs.
handle it. They can't handle any of it.
Monty Python, don't even think about that.
Oh, hell no. No. But WAP's okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, I decided I'm going to sing a song about the snowflakes. And I picked one, and I wrote the song, and then when I found the blank to sing it to, I regretted it, because it is very difficult to do. But again, no shame in my game. Here we go, people, with my off-topic parody called Snowflakes Can't Survive.
Cancel culture. I'm sick and tired of it. These crybaby snowflake, millennial Gen Zs get offended and triggered by everything from Mr. Potato Head to Dr. Seuss, now the movie Grease. Everything triggers them. I can't take it anymore. How in the hell are these people ever going to survive? The internet says it's the end of times, and if you offend someone, they're gonna cry. Robin Hood's nothing but stock market clowns, and most of the world's on Rona lockdown. Take a good look at the world, you'll see men in the ladies' room taking a pee. They're offended by my shotgun and four-wheel drive, and snowflakes won't survive. Cancel culture won't survive. If you plow a field all day long, you're not the reason I'm singing this song.
Sean Kirkpatrick.
Most millennials and Gen Zs too think they know better than me and you. Toy potatoes offend them and make them cry. How the hell are they gonna survive? The snowflakes can't survive. Because they can't stop us now and they can't make us run. They're scared of Elmer Fudd because he has a gun. You call them sir, they say it's ma'am. It's not Mr. Potato, it's just yam. They love the song WAP and that's no lie, but the fucking Muppets make them cry. Thin Mints offend them and Paw Patrol too, but wet vagina songs are just fine. These snowflakes can't survive. You can't talk bad about New York City, but it's okay for them to call us hillbillies. Our grandparents taught us to love this land, and Karen's taught her to hate you 'cause you're a man. The Troy show's offensive every Friday night. If you don't like it, come on, let's fight. They say Dr. Seuss is a racist and so are you. Go suck your mama's tits, it's just a cartoon. Working signs also make them cry. It should say people working in their eyes. Snowflakes can't survive. 'Cause they can't stop us out and they can't make us run. They're scared of Elmer Fudd 'cause he has a shotgun. If you call them sir, they say it's ma'am. It's not Mr. Potato, it's just yam. Try that shit in Texas and Florida small towns, and they'll kick your asses all across this land. 'Cause we don't give a fuck about your crybaby minds, and real Americans will survive. America will survive. America will survive.
Thank you.
Listen up,
Very good.
snowflakes.
Oh.
The world isn't fair. The world is a scary place. But you can't stop things from being real just because you don't want them to be so. Get over it. Get over yourself. Move on. Think about the generations past that stormed Normandy. How about the people that went to Iraq? Yeah. I don't see any of you doing that. Get over yourselves and move on.
Some hard truth, right? And some of you are a little pissed off at me for that. But you're okay with this. If you're a lady and you're nearby, hold your ears.
Oh no, not this one.
This is the #1 song of the year 2020.
Have yours. You can't know what the song is. Jackson.
It says there's some hoes in this house.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet and gushy, make that pull-out game weak. Yeah, you dealing with some wet
And
and
it's time
gushy.
for my
Bring a
coffee
bucket
break.
and a mop, put this wet and gushy.
Okay, gross.
That's the clean version, by the way.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that.
You don't want to hear the non-clean version. I mean, I'm not a prude by any means, but holy shit.
I didn't
If-
want to hear the non-clean version.
Right, but
or
if
the
that-
clean version.
Yeah, if that song doesn't offend you, but Elmer fucking Fudd does because he has a cartoon shotgun, you have a mental problem. You know what it's called? Pussyism. Troy, you can't say pussy live on Facebook. No, but the #1 song of 2020 was WAP. So screw you. I'll say what I want to say. Period.
I can't find the picture that I had.
Yeah, we were going to show a picture of this bitch, right?
You know she's a
Holy
kid?
shit. You're okay with this thing, but you're not okay with...
I can't find it.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. I also had
Still
a picture
probably
of a
better
guy
than
named
Probably.
Tekashi69, right? This skittle mouth, mumble rapping kid with a bunch of shit all over his face, right? And multicolor hair and all that crap. These are your rappers. What the hell happened to Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Jay-Z, DMX? Really? Tekashi69? The rat? The fool that turned on his crew and ratted them all out? No, come on, people. Y'all got some problems. Whoever the hell is raising, look at that shit right there. Motherfucker looked like he took a handful of Skittles from Trayvon Martin and stuck them on his teeth.
He looks like a clown.
Right.
He looks like
Well, he is.
Ew.
And look at that.
Ew.
What the holy hell is that?
Susan. No, that's Paul. Sorry.
That's the
That's
#1
Paul on
artist.
Saturdays.
They actually called her the Woman of the Year for 2020, according to Billboard magazine.
Yeah.
Woman of the Year, right? Nope. No. Y'all got problems. So people, there's a website called birdsaren'treal.com. You heard of it?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
These wackadoodles claim that in 1947 the CIA set out to kill 12.2 billion birds and replace them from 1959 to 1971 with drones. Animatronic drones that look like birds to spy on the American people.
On a
right?
flat Earth.
On the flat Earth. Right. I said that just to be fair. There are wackadoodles in every generation.
Oh yeah.
Right? Look at me.
This guy's a PhD though.
He is. Quite the lunatic, right? And he's got a good following, a big following.
PhD, pretty happy dude.
Right? So here's something else too.
It's the purge. We get to go now.
I don't want you.
Senate
I am
Minority
so
Leader
fired for this
Mitch
job.
McConnell. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has started working with the Kentucky state legislatures to pick out a replacement for him in case he doesn't make it through the duration of his term. Interesting, right? By the way, Mitch McConnell, suck it. His two potential replacements are Attorney General of Kentucky, Daniel Cameron, which I'm okay with. Not too bad of a dude. The second one is ex-United Nations Ambassador Kelly Craft. I'm going to tell you right now, if that happens, I am flat out going to organize a recall against her because her husband is another billionaire in the coal industry, and I'm sorry, I don't trust billionaires. I just don't.
What if I become a billionaire?
I won't trust you.
What if I share with you and other people?
I'll trust you all day long.
Okay.
I'll trust you.
How about this, people? Can you believe that now the
If
movie
you share, you won't
Grease?
be a billionaire anymore.
Does anybody out there like the movie Grease?
Yes.
I've seen it. I've seen bits and pieces here or there, right? I never took it as a, how do you say that word? Monogistic?
Misogynistic.
Misogynistic. And quote unquote rapey movie.
It's a rapey musical.
Right? Because apparently in the movie they say, did she put up a fight during a song? Right? They said, did she put up a fight? I don't know how it goes. You know how it
That's
goes?
the Grease Lightning song.
Yeah, but you don't want me to sing.
Okay. So now cancel culture cunts are trying to cancel the movie Grease because it's rapey. Huh? Good God Almighty. How the hell do you people make it through your day? I don't know how you make it through your day. My sister-in-law, Cheryl, says that we need to stop calling Susan, Paul, and Shanae buttholes or assholes. And she has a very good reason for it. She says assholes have a useful purpose. They
Excrete waste.
They do, right? And it's an insult to our assholes to call them assholes. I agree with her. I do. Speaking of Cheryl, is Cheryl watching?
She is.
All right, Cheryl, grab you some popcorn because you might like our next bit. I did it for you. So the other day, Susan, Shanae, and the fat one drove by the best and only studio in Mineola, and I happened to be standing out front.
America's National Dance Studio.
That's right. And they shot me the bird. Right, or one of them did.
How did they do that when birds aren't real?
Good question.
I'm fired.
That just put a whole bunch of people in a severe Bentley. Right. I say they. Only one of them did. Hey, get ready. Get ready. Only one of them shot me, and that was Paul's husband. Paul's husband shot me the finger. Then when I went after them, boy, they took off like a bat out of hell again. That's number 2, Paul, you pussy-ass vagina. What's wrong with you, you chicken shit little midget coward-ass motherfucker? Broad daylight, and you couldn't turn around and come back and say something to me, you chicken shit asshole. I'd revoke your man card, but you were never issued one.
Susan has it.
Susan does.
It's in her purse
That's right.
with the rest of it.
That's right. You know what, Paul, at this point in time, I give up on fighting you. Why don't you bring your husband by and let me fight it?
I wouldn't touch it.
Well, you know what?
It might still have MRSA.
It's Sugu.
I still have those lemon lights on it.
How about this one? What about, how do you like the fact that when you guys set up fake accounts, Paul, Susan, and Shanae, and all your little followers, right? You set up fake accounts to give yourself good fake Google reviews, and the rest of us joined in and gave real reviews. 3 of those people, in less than 5 months, have over 1,000 views each. Me, Tracy, and Troy. 1,000 views each. Where you have one person that was a real customer that gave you a good review 2 years ago and is only at 900. Right? We're going to keep going. You fucked with the wrong ones. You fucked with the wrong ones, right? Here's something else too. We have it on good authority that Paul and Susan are out taking these nightly walks down Education Avenue to try to lose weight.
You're taking waddles.
Right, right.
Waddle.
Go ahead. But you can't lose ugly.
Or stupid.
Or stupid. Susan, you can't lose your balls by walking, right? Your testicles. And if you're doing it to get in shape, to come see me, I encourage it. I encourage it.
There ain't that many miles on the earth they can walk.
Right? I pray to God that's what you're planning. I really do. My birthday's coming up. Give me something, motherfucker. Give me fucking 2 minutes. That's all I ask for. Little bitch ass motherfucker. All right. Jason's not in earsight, so I'm gonna say this. Any hoodles. Here's another one too they're trying to cancel. They're trying to cancel Eminem because he's offensive. No shit.
Cheryl said they've been doing that for the past 5 years. They can't lose the weight because they stuff their faces.
That's true.
Damn.
They walk to the donut shop. There it is.
Walk to the donut shop. That's great. Of course Eminem's offensive. Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady, fucking of course he's offensive, you dipshits. And that's why I love him so much. That's why so many people love him. He's offensive.
Wait, how is he offensive but Cardi B isn't?
I get because he's a man, I guess, right?
Probably.
Yeah, he's a man that they're afraid of. That's the thing with these snowflake cancel culture people. They want to cancel anything they're afraid of, right? Well, fuck you. Eminem's not going anywhere. Ask the government, because the government went after him, and he said, "Let's sing a song about you bitches." Ooh, maybe that's where I get it from.
You're the Eminem of Claremont.
Thank you so much. I love that. I'm the Eminem of Claremont. I talked about the transgender shirts. Yes, I did. I think I went over everything on this list. I tell you what, people, we're going to go ahead real quick, and we're going to give a short comic break, because the other night, Paul, Susan, and Shanae pulled up in front of the house. And the camera system, for some reason, wasn't working, the visual part of it, the video, but the audio was. It was the damnedest thing.
Weird.
So, I at least wanted to play the audio for you tonight, but then I thought, that's going to be kind of boring, so I asked the cast of the Crazy Bunch to reenact it for us.
Oh boy.
Yeah. They agreed. Very nice of them.
That was like a 5.
So people, the audio that you're going to hear is real audio from Susan, Paul, and Shanae, reenacted by the cast of the Crazy Bunch.
Cheryl says, woo!
Here's the story of a crazy family that brainwashed and cut off children's toes. None of them had any friends, just like their father. Yes, they were all alone.
Whoa!
Till the one day when the daughter started a studio so she could brainwash and create friends of her own. Now this cult, it calls themselves a family, and now they're on the Troy Show.
The Troy Show is filmed before a live studio audience. No markers or highlighters were injured in the filming of this episode. By the way, my wife and I were not married when we had our daughter. Now sit back and enjoy The Troy Show. It's the amazing and awesome Troy Show. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Paulie, what are you doing out front of Troy's house with your pants off? Susan, this is gonna be hard for you to hear, but you might as well hear it now. and just get it out of the way. What, Paulie? What do you have to tell me that's so important that would make you take your pants off in front of Troy's house? Be quiet, Susan. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so, last week on the Troy Show, Troy sang me a love song, okay? This means that he loves me as much as I love him. Paulie, I don't think that's what he meant. He wasn't singing a love song to you? Yes, he was, Susan. Don't be jealous, okay? Don't be jealous. I know Troy loves me. And so, I wrote Troy a love song back. I'm going to sing it to him when he gets home. He's going to leave Tracy. I'm going to leave you. We're going to get married up in Rhode Island because that's what we do. And we'll live happily ever after. Oh, Paulie, I think you misunderstood Troy's song. Shut up, Susan. He loves me, and I know he does. Dad, that is not what Troy was trying to say in his song. Okay? You shut up, Shanae. I've had enough of your fat ass. All right? Troy and I are going to adopt a nice, thin, skinny white child, and that's going to be our kid, and you can just shut up and go straight to hell with your fat ass. You hear me? Okay, everybody shut up right now, because here comes Troy, and I'm gonna sing him my song. He'll absolutely love it. Troy, I dedicate this song to you. Paul, why in the fuck don't you have any pants on? Please, just hear me out, okay? I heard your song, hear me out. Okay, I'm nervous, bear with me. La 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 la. Okay. I love you, Troy. Okay, I just know that. I love you. And here's my song. I stay awake just to hear you breathing. I watch a show while you are sleeping. I even watch it while I'm dreaming. I would leave my wife and be your sweet surrender. I'll cherish everything you do forever. Every minute spent with you is a moment I treasure. I wanna close my eyes. I wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, Troy, and I dream about your big thing. But even when I dream of you, the sweetest dreams will never do. I still miss you, Troy, and I wanna suck on your thing. Paul, what in the holy hell is wrong with you? Stop this now. Put your pants on. I wanna lie with you and feel your heart breathing. With Shanae watching us and eating, wondering what the fuck she's seeing. Then I'll kiss your thighs and let you do whatever. I just want you up in me forever, forever and ever. And Paul, stop this right now. There are kids around. This is bullshit, okay? Why are you doing this? Because you wrote a love song to me and for me and sang it to me on last week's show. Paul, that was not a love song to you, you stupid motherfucker. I was making fun of you. No, you weren't. Yes, I was. What, is he stupid? Yes, Troy. I've been trying to tell you for years. He's stupid. Yeah, my dad is very dumb. Okay, listen to me. You sang a love song about me. I'm just returning it. I love you, and I know if you hear me out, give me a few minutes, you'll love me too, Paul. Put your damn pants on. Don't you dare get near me with your penis out. I swear to God. Don't think I won't hit you if you're naked. I will hit you. Paul, that is way too close. Get away from me. Paul, don't you get your dick away from me, Paul, right now. Tracy, start the car. He's coming at me with his penis, Tracy. Start the car. Tracy, go! Well, I guess he didn't love me.
Here I stand in front of Troy's house with my ding-dong out. Susan, will you take me back? Of course, Paulie. I'll always take you back. Will you pretend to be Troy when we get home? Of course, Paulie. You know I will. I always do that for you. You two are pretty fucked up. No wonder I cut off kids' toes. I came out of you two? Jesus Christ. Come on, Sinead. Come on. Join your mother in a... That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Fuck you all. Oh, Troy. That's it. Is that good, Paulie? Shut up, Susan. Your name is Troy, remember? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That was
That's
horrible.
The Crazy Bunch bullshit for the night.
You really messed up. Who dropped you on your head when you were a baby? Jeremy.
Wow.
So you think that sufficiently pissed him off?
Probably.
Or it made him love you more.
It
Oh.
gave him ideas that he doesn't need to have.
That's so gross.
Maybe now he will drive by again.
No.
Maybe.
What do you call a barf and a laugh at the same time?
Blarf?
A blarf.
Blarf? It's a blarf.
That was blarful.
Oh, shit. 3 minutes? All right, people. Do you have anything else?
Not today.
Not today.
Maybe
Next
I'll take
week.
over Jim's job.
You should. You definitely should. Fuck him for out trying to save people. Should have been here. Right?
Absolutely. Who needs a job and money?
No. No. All he's got to do is
When you
steal
can
from your purse.
Or just upcharge for things that you get for free.
Get
Yeah.
lockers and pay for them. I hate to break it to you, but I lied on those papers. I said I didn't upcharge you, but I really did. That's why I'm quitting Skyzone.
Oh, I knew it!
I upcharged you 20 cents.
No, because you said that it was rounded to the nearest dollar.
Yeah, that wasn't the nearest dollar. I made 20 cents. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so next time, round up. Right, Angie, damn bills.
People, I hate to leave you with a cliffhanger, but I'm going to. You're not going to want to miss next week's episode. Because not only will we have our wonderful fill-in co-host here, but we'll have our original and main co-host here, and we're going to drop some bombs.
We'll be dropping truthies.
Dropping truthies.
Atomic truthies.
Atomic truthies.
Atomic truthies. That's coming from a retired police officer. Holy fuck you shit.
Oh, and what is next week?
What?
The 6 month.
Oh shit. Is it really?
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a long time considering they said that it wouldn't last.
Amber might have an extra special
Plus they're...
guest.
Wait, I think it's actually a week before the
We
6
might have an extra
months.
special guest. It's what?
It's actually the week before the 6 months because the next week is spring break.
Wait.
That's okay. We're going to count it.
But yeah.
It's pretty funny considering they sent me a letter from an attorney the very first show 25 episodes ago that told me, it ordered me. It was a cease and desist letter. Stop it right now. Don't do it again. 25 weeks later. 25 weeks later. But thank you, because during the toilet paper shortage of 2020, I used that letter to wipeth thy ass with. Right?
Gross.
I'm thinking about putting it back in an envelope and sending it back to him with my shit stains on it.
That's disgusting.
Paul might like that.
He might. Be like,
Ew.
oh, dear Troy.
Oh. Yeah, nasty.
People, if you haven't figured out by now my show is offensive, you might be stupid.
Angie said they showed you with that letter. Good one, Angie.
Oh, shit. When my attorney, who by the way is not a fan of mine, he's not a fan of the show. He says it's immature and stupid. I don't give a fuck about his opinion. He's a douchebag. He watches. He knows I'm calling him a douchebag. Troy, stay off the camera. That's Marker Troy, by the way.
I see that.
He's awesome. Look at him. Look at those beautiful eyes and that long hair.
Oh, I see the likeness.
thank you.
Looks a little like Bender.
Yeah, he does. He does. So here's the cliffhanger. Next week, people, we are going to prove to you, we're going to have evidence presented to you live on the Troy Show of...
You dropped him!
I'm holding him like a baby. Paul's my little baby. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When you get bored, you suck Sue's cock.
Oh!
That was quick. I just came up with that shit. Hand to the Bible. I'm a lyrical genius.
Good job.
Thank you.
You
Stop
got
being
an
a
easy
kiss ass.
target, though.
It is. Again, you're not okay with me saying that, but you're okay with WAP. What?
Andy said, stop playing with Paul's penis, Tracy. And with that, the show's over.
Apparently our Halo Light is having issues. If we have anyone that wants to donate to the Troy Show by purchasing us a new Halo Light, it would be greatly appreciated. I promise not to sell it for methamphetamines.
Or make a profit on it.
That's true. That's true. Oh, here we go again. That's a sign.
That
That
is a sign.
That is Jesus Christ himself saying, you're done for the night.
Yes.
Move along.
Take a break.
Do we have any other questions or comments? Oh, what's the cliffhanger we're leaving them with? So we're going to be showing them evidence next week of what?
Fraud, forgery.
Ooh, fraud and forgery?
Fraud and forgery.
Holy shitballs. Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
You current people. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's do this real quick. Look at that. Available for your viewing delight for $9.99. You too can own a copy of the parody Old Town Road.
Good job.
We also have our trophy of the month or of the day. Can you read that plaque for us? Someone? Anyone?
Copycat of the decade to Toxic Dance Cult for copying more routines than everybody combined. Presented on March 5th, 2021.
Damn. Burn. Severe burn. Copycat. Is that cat holding a donut?
Holding one and eating one.
Oh, damn. Before I call this an episode, people, did I say yet tonight, fuck you, Paul, Susan, and Shanae?
Oh, you did not.
Well, fuck you, Paul, Susan, and Shanae.
Oh, yeah, and you did not say fuck that bitch Shanae in your song tonight.
I didn't, so we'll add that. Fuck you, bitch, Shanae. Damn it. Paul, all you gotta do is come take my necklace off, you little midget motherfucker. Come take it off me.
He can't reach that high.
He can't. Paul, if you're interested, every Friday night after I do the Troy Show, I drink a little bit, and I sit out here, and I get a little bit disoriented, and I watch my own show because I'm enamored by myself, and I love to hear my own voice and watch the show, so I concentrate on it, right? And so my situational awareness is down. I'm not really paying attention to things. It's a perfect time for you to try to sneak up and do something to me. If you're interested, I'm just letting you know that. It's every Friday night. This would be a good spot right here, right behind me. You got a clear shot. Just come over here and try something, right?
In your dreams.
Careful, Jack, don't listen to it.
So, all right, people, I think we're going to call this one an episode, right?
Yes.
So I'll be here for you next Friday. So will my co-host and my other co-host if he's not out saving lives.
Working.
Right? Come on, ridiculous. Right, I'm sorry. If I have another heart attack, I know what to do now. I do this shit right here and say, stay with us, buddy. Right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Just watch a couple Grey's Anatomy.
I'm
or...
CPR certified. I'll save you.
There we go. Jim, come on back and do the show. Other people can fend for
You
themselves.
gotta sing the song.
All right, people. So, again, I want you to remember, treat everyone with love, kindness, and respect, unless you're dealing with a Mendez, and then tell them to go fuck themselves, right? I'll be here for you Friday. I'll be here for you next Friday. I'll always be here for you. Until then, I want you to remember one thing. Always, always make time for the Chris King, thanks for watching, buddy. I love you. Jason, thanks for watching and be here, buddy. I love you. Jackson, thanks for watching. I love you, buddy. Marilyn, thanks for watching. I love you. Nicole, thanks for watching. Angie, thanks for watching. I love you. Tony, thanks for watching. Cheryl, Molly, Alex, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Jackson, thanks for watching. Sean Cross, thanks for watching. Nicole, thanks for watching. I love you. James, Big Jim, thanks for watching, buddy. I love you. See you next Friday. Mom, I love you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Friday. Stephanie, thanks for watching. I love you. Wayne, thanks for watching, buddy. I love you. Lauren, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Have fun out there. Be safe. Chance Panatin, buddy, thanks for watching. I love you. Tom, thanks for watching, buddy. If I left you out, it's not on purpose. Please know this. I love you. I'll see you next Friday. Peace out.